What's up, guys? This is Raymond Ironbody-Alchemist. I just want to touch in a little bit more on how the law of assumption operates, or law of attraction, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to stick with law of assumption because it just feels more precise to me. So law of assumption, you've heard a lot of people say you must over and over repeat yourself. Say, like, if you want to be rich or something, say, I make $1,000 a day, repeatedly. Or just get into a deep feeling of the wish fulfilled. And really, it all comes down to assuming that you're that that you are that person. Now, affirmation is saying over and over to yourself. It really helps to put yourself in the state as if you've claimed it true, and to repeat it to yourself. Nothing wrong with that. I think the problem is when it comes down to just obsessively doing it to the point of just kind of putting yourself in the state of maybe delusion. And this is just my opinion. But what law of assumption is just claim yourself as that person, whether it's scripting it down or just imagine it. It all comes down to having images come into your conscious mind. If you live there and persist in that, discipline yourself as if you're that person, things will inevitably show up in your life. It appears that things on the outside seem to change, but really, it's your state of consciousness that changes. Your perception is your reality. Nothing is good or bad in this world, but thinking makes it so. Your assumptions matter. We all have the freedom to assume whatever we want in this world. Ideally, if we come to like one of the Bible verses says, "Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free." Meaning, your assumptions, what you claim to be true about yourself, that's one of the greatest truths. That's one of the greatest truths to ever know about this craziness of this lifetime. And so yes, don't ever think to yourself that you're not good enough, smart enough, all this stuff. Because again, whatever you assume about yourself, what you assume about yourself persistently is going to show up in your life inevitably, in the physical plane of life. Everything's an assumption. We assume there's probability. People who assume there's probability can, over time, manifest that it shows up as if it's probability. People who assume they are very lucky and they know it to be true, they can be lucky. Or it varies. We literally have infinite possibilities to choose from. Like me on here, I used to have something like 20-something subscribers. Like, I'd say like around a month ago. It skyrocketed ever since I exaggerated one of my assumptions. I have 10 million subscribers on YouTube. Now, I heard one of the YouTubers saying, exaggerate your assumptions. As if you're that person, you're going to see things are going to just show up fast. Making that quantum leap. Don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself to science or logic. Those are just measurements. They only measure what's in the 3D physical realm. It all comes down to, again, just assuming. So, I hope this video about how the law of assumption is explained helps you. And I highly suggest to apply this in your own life, because it's powerful stuff. We're always assuming, no matter what, whether we're conscious of it or not. So I suggest to assume the best for yourself. Not just positive thinking, but actually getting practical stuff appear in your life. So wish you all the best and happy manifesting.